Welcome to Ruler of the World 3D, where storytelling meets board game creation. I am your host and storyteller, guiding you through the rich and dynamic world of Bob. Our narrative unfolds alongside the creation of an immersive board game, Nation State, providing the unique blend of fiction and gaming. Join us in the journey as we weave tales of intrigue, adventure, and exploration, all while shaping the destiny of nations within the game. Your support as listeners and patrons fuels our creativity and helps bring the exciting project to life. A special shout out to our first patron, Peter Gordon, whose generous and enthusiasm drives our passion for storytelling and game design. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of Bob and embark on an epic adventure together. On with the show. Good evening, citizens of the Isham Empire. This is the Isham News, Isham Empire News, bringing you the latest updates on diplomatic efforts for the colonization endeavor. In recent developments, the Isham Empire continues its diplomatic endeavors to secure the necessary training and materials for the ambitious colonization project. The focus now shifts to the largest of the three moons, known as Ruby, due to its distinctive red hue. Located within close proximity to our home planet, the Ruby presents a promising opportunity for expansion and resource acquisition. With its vast expanse and unique geological features, the moon holds the potential to sustain a thriving colony and contribute to the Empire's prosperity. Diplomatic negotiations are underway with the neighboring systems and interstellar factions to secure the required expertise and resources for successful colonization efforts. Representatives from the Isham Empire are engaged in dialogue aimed at fostering collaboration and cooperation in this momentous undertaking. In preparations, the intensified spacecrafts are being ready to embark on exploration missions to the Ruby, conducting surveys and assessment to identify suitable landing sites in resource-rich areas. These reconnaissance efforts are crucial in laying the groundwork for future colonization endeavors. Stay tuned to the Isham Empire News for further updates on the progress of this diplomatic negotiation and exploration mission as we embark on this historic journey toward a new frontier. However, the path of the lunar colonization is not without challenges. The main diplomatic hurdle lies in securing the necessary colonial materials, particularly from the renowned Kron Corporation, known for its expertise in lunar colonization constructions. Efforts to engage the CyberCon of MN001, whose jurisdictions encompass the Kron Corporations, have encountered resistance. Despite Emperor Daniel Isham's attempts to facilitate discussions and invite representatives of the corporation to the Isham Empire, the CyberCon has been reluctant to cooperate. The reluctance is surprising given the historical amicable relationship between our emperor and the CyberCon, signing of the citizens into our society, fostering a sense of mutual cooperation and understanding. However, the standoff persists, casting a shadow over the prospect of lunar colonization without access to the expertise and resource of the Kron Corporation. The ambitious plans to establish colonies on Ruby and other moons may face significant delays. Diplomatic envoys continue to engage in dialogue with the MN001, seeking to bridge the divide and find mutual beneficial solutions. The stakes are high. A lunar colonization represents a pivotal step toward securing the future of the Isham Empire and expanding our presence among the stars. As negotiations unfold, tensions simmer, and the fate of the lunar colonization hangs in the balance. Stay tuned to the Isham Empire News for updates on this unfolding diplomatic saga and the latest developments in our quest for interstellar expansion. Minutes meetings, Craig City and City Director. Date, May 31st, 154 AC. Petition subject, proposal for synth majority settlement. The synth representatives began their presentation by highlighting proficiency in the resource gathering, construction, and military defense. They argued that the capabilities aligned closely with the values of the Absalom faith, particularly in fostering honest trade, wealth, progress, and family-centric values epitomized by the God is beautiful. Furthermore, they emphasized the significant presence of synth individuals in key roles within the religious hierarchy, including acolytes, priests, nuns, defenders of Absaloms, and wardens. This, they contended, demonstrates the deep-rooted loyalty to the Empire and their commitment to the defense, especially evidenced in military operations. In summary, the synth representatives assert that the settlements with the synth majority population would be most beneficial to the advancing the Empire's interests and upholding it. The city director and several pertinent questions to the synth representatives. Alignments to the CyberCon. The director inquired about the perceived allegiance of the synth population to the CyberCon, particularly in the light of recent diplomatic challenges hindering business transactions with the Kron Corporation. Concerns were voiced regarding potential influences or directives from the CyberCon that could affect the Empire's interests. Cybersecurity measures. The director expressed concern about the vulnerability of synth systems to hacking and cyber threats. Clarity was sought on synth strategies and protocols for safeguarding against such risks. Ensuring the security of both synth operations and Empire-wide technological infrastructure. Treatment of organic. Questions were raised regarding the synth stance on integrating organic individuals into proposed settlement. Clarification was sought on whether organics would be treated as equal citizens regardless of their species, and whether the synth leadership would adhere to the Emperor Daniel Isham's appointment of directors and department heads based on merit rather than species. Director emphasized the importance of addressing these concerns to ensure the harmonious integration of synth communities into the Empire, fostering inclusivity and stability. Certainly, here are the potential responses to the questions posed by the city's director. Allegiance to the CyberCon. Response. While it is true the synth population has historically tied to the CyberCons due to past collaborative efforts, our allegiance ultimately lies with the Isham Empire. We prioritize the prosperity and security of the Empire above all else, and any diplomatic hurdles with the Kron Corporation are approached with the Empire's best interests in mind. Cybersecurity measures. Response. Ensuring robust cybersecurity measures is paramount to the synth community. We have implemented state-of-the-art encryption protocols, frequent system audits, and continuous monitoring to safeguard against cyber threats. Additionally, we collaborate closely with the Imperial Cybersecurity Agency to stay ahead of potential risks and maintain the integrity of the Empire-wide technological infrastructure. Treating of organics. Response. Organics individuals are welcome in synth communities, and we are committed to treat them as equal citizens. Irrespective of species, integration and inclusivity are the core principles of our society, and we uphold the Emperor Daniel Isham's appointment based on merit and qualification, regardless of species. Our goal is to foster diverse, harmonious communities that thrive on mutual respect and cooperation. These responses aimed at addressing the concerns raised by the city director while emphasizing the synth's community commitment to the well-being and prosperity of the Isham Empire. Understanding the director has concluded the meeting by announcing the decision to proceed with this recommendation to the Council of Department Heads. The Herald has instructed the representatives to report to the Imperial Palace on June 7th, 154 AC at noon. This marks the end of the Director's minutes for this session. The Department Heads of the Synth Relations bring up the issue of polygamy among synth families and its potential on population growth. Whether this practice could result in an overabundance of synth, potential leading to them outnumbering the population in the settlement. Meanwhile, the Tiefling Department Head of Immigration raises concerns about the operation of synth reproductive factories, particularly in light of the significant synth immigration. They question the rationale behind continuing to allow these facilities to operate. For the issues of the synth polygamy, it is important to acknowledge that while the practice may indeed result in higher birth rates among synth families, it is essential to maintain a balanced approach to population growth. While synth communities may experience growth due to polygamous relationships, stringent regulations and oversight can be implemented to ensure such growth remains within manageable bounds. Additionally, promoting diversity and integration within settlements can help mitigate any potential imbalance of population demographics. Regarding synth reproductive factories, it is crucial to recognize the valuable contribution that synth immigrants bring to our society. However, it is equally important to monitor the regulate the operation of these facilities to prevent overpopulation and maintain social harmony. Implementing strict guidelines to oversight of mechanisms can ensure the reproductive process aligns with the overall goals and needs of the settlement. Furthermore, exploring alternative methods of population management and resource allocation can help address any concerns related to synth reproduction while upholding the principles of fairness and equality. The Department Head of Justice makes a valid point regarding the autonomy of individuals and communities in matters of personal relationships, as long as synth polygamous relationships adheres to the laws and regulations governing marriage and family structure. It falls within the realm of personal choice and cultural practice. However, it's essential to ensure that such practices do not lead to imbalance of negative consequence for society as a whole. Therefore, while the state may not intervene directly in the personal lives of citizens, it retains the responsibility responsibility of monitoring and addressing any social impact or challenges arising from such practices. Collaboration between synth communities and government authorities can foster mutual understanding and effective solutions to ensure the well-being of all citizens. The synth representative emphasizes the importance of personal autonomy and individual rights with synth culture. They highlight that polygamous relationships are deeply ingrained aspect of synth society, reflecting the unique values and beliefs. However, they also ensure that the department heads that the synth communities are committed to upholding the laws and regulations of the empire, including those pertaining to marriage, the family structure. They express a willingness to collaborate with government authorities to address any concerns or challenges arising from these practices, ensuring that the stability within synth settlements and broader society. Understanding with the synth affirmation of the commitment to uphold the laws and maintain the model citizenship, the department heads conclude that their deliberation. The recommendations will now be forwarded to Emperor Daniel Isham for his consideration. This marks the end of the minute. In the throne room, Emperor Daniel Isham on June 21st, 154, the Emperor's opening meetings with the brief statement indicates that he has no further questions and is prepared to announce his decision. He shares that based on reports from explorers suggests that the discovery of the Mega City in the near future, he has made the decision to proceed with tiefling production in the World Seed facilities. This decision has made prior to the meeting and expresses gratitude to the tiefling representatives for their impressive presentation and time. And so the Mega City is going to be a tiefling city. The synth are there, but we'll see what happens next. Thank you for joining us. Introducing the Morgan Clan Mega Store, your premier online shopping destination on the planet Bob. Owned and operated by tieflings, the Morgan Clan Mega Store brings the convenience of online shopping right to your fingertips. Explore the vast selection of products from everyday essentials to luxury items, all available in just a few clicks. Welcome to the Morgan Clan Mega Store. How can we assist you? Need it fast? No problem. Our express delivery service ensures your purchase arrives promptly anywhere on the planet. Shop as securely and confidently with our encrypted payment system and enjoy peace of mind knowing that your personal information is safe with us. Join the growing community of satisfied customers who trust the Morgan Clan Megastore for all your shopping needs. Shop now and experience the convenience of a tiefling-owned excellence. Morgan Clan Megastore, where shopping is a breeze in the interstellar age. And that concludes another thrilling episode of To Rule a World 3D. We hope you enjoyed the immersive version and enjoy yourself in the rich tapestry of the Bob's ever-evolving story. Remember, the adventure doesn't end here. Your support and engagement fuels our journey, shaping the destiny of nations and characters alike. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our patrons like Peter Gordon, whose contributions help us continue crafting tales that captivate and inspire. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep your creating and keep ruling a world in 3D. Farewell, and our fellow adventurers.